Hi, it's Elaine from Penguin Place Crafts. It's Thursday. I feel like I'm getting my balance back. Even though I haven't done any Etsy listings today, I'm this close because I made a bunch of duplicates, like the same item from one pattern, so that I can get them all together now and do an Etsy listing. Okay. I've been working all day on the second cake of Mandela yarn. And I have 1.9 ounces left. 1.9 ounces I can take care of after dinner tonight. So, Remus, I will finish this tonight, and tomorrow when you're watching this with Grammy, because you don't see him till the next day, I will start work on the bag that you picked. So what did I make with the Mandela yarn in this colorway, which I don't remember what the name of the colorway was? I started off with Flip Flop Monkey from, I'll have to put the designer name up there because I totally forgot it. Here's the one where I told you. I started out with the legs and the arms in dark teal. I did the body and the head in orange. And it did start out sort of a reddish orange down at the bottom and then progressed to a bright orange. So that's about the only place where you see a color progression. I used the white from the cake for the face, and the ears and the tail are the lavender. So he turned out cute. I probably will make this pattern again. Worked up quickly. I don't think there's any rows that are any more than 36 stitches. The belly probably went up to about 36, but for the most part, it's small pieces. So that was the first project I finished up today. And in order to make that, I had divided the cake of yarn up into all the different colors. I think I told you that yesterday. So I got out the rubber duck pattern, which is free from Hugurumi. I found it during the Instagram Share the Love Challenge. And you may remember that I started with a pink duck. And then I made a green duck. So now I've got like an orange duck. And I don't think my hands are big enough. Come on, let go. And a light purple duck. And a medium purple duck. And a dark teal duck. So, since I have 6 ducks, they are going to fly into the light box. I actually got all 6 in. I did not miss with any of them. Of course, the opening is like 18 inches by 30 inches, so, and it's only a little over an arm's length away. So it wasn't all that amazing, but yeah, I did it. And one other thing, 2 other things. Lori's package did not show up today. I got a message this morning that I had a book ready for pickup at the library. Okay. They don't open till 1. Okay. When I was coming back from the library, there was a UPS truck on my road. I was like, ooh, did you leave me something? Did you leave me something? But I checked outside both doors, and there was nothing. But I must tell you, I haven't really delved into it yet. But I think that this has got to be one of the most adorable books that I have ever seen. And I think by the time I am done with this, I'm going to want to get my own copy. This is a book called Honey Bunny. And you see there's a little rabbit there. And there are patterns for different outfits. Like you have Captain Compost. You have Garden Fairy, where she's got a little tutu on there. There's an overall dress. There's a basic shirt. The checked dress that they have on the cover. So you've got the pattern for the bunny for various clothes. You've got pants, shorts, overalls, a cardigan, a jacket, shoes, sneakers, work boots, a scarf, a gardening apron, underwear, a gardening hat, a sun hat, a beanie, a watermelon hat. You get the idea. A backpack, a market tote, a little purse. I mean, there are so many patterns in here. And I didn't show you the whole cover yet because, do you see down at the bottom? There is a pattern where you make a little brown garden mat, and then you make all these little vegetables to put into the mat. And like, there's a little slot, or there's a shovel, there's a garden spider, there's a banana slug. There are coloring pages. I want this book. I want to buy this book. I just got it for 3 weeks from the library. And if nobody else requests it, then I could probably have it for 6 weeks. It's just very cute. I don't know if it's in English or British terms. Here we go. Let's get out a pair of readers. Let me see. Let's turn to the bunny. It's in English terms, American terms. 6 single crochet and magic ring. Yep. Oh, I want to just put everything else aside and work on this. But I have so many other things on the plate right now. If you're looking for a new amigurumi book, or check your library and see if they have this. It's Honey Bunny, Amigurumi Dress-Up Doll with Garden Mat by Linda Wright, Wright. There's so much in this book. And she's got other books. She has, let me see what she's got. Animal hats. Honey Pie Amigurumi Dress-Up Doll with Picnic Playset. Chef Charlotte Amigurumi Dress-Up Doll with Tea Party Playset. Amigurumi Animal Hats for 18-inch dolls. Toilet paper covers. Amigurumi Animal Hats for babies. Christmas ornaments. Amigurumi Golf Club covers. And 2 books on toilet paper amigurumi. Toilet paper origami. Not amigurumi. No, you do not make amigurumi with toilet paper. I want to just stop everything. Stop everything and make one of these. But no, nope. I need to finish up my 1.9 ounces of yarn so that I can move on to the next bag, because I already have a special project planned from that bag. Yes. Okay, it is getting close to 5 o'clock. I need to get a couple of burgers out of the freezer and start a kettle of water for corn on the cob and get dinner going. And Then after dinner, I'll have time to play with yarn. I was looking through my list trying to figure out, what do I want to make? These are getting tangled. What do I want to make? Like purple and dark teal. And a little bit of peach. Oh, that's what I thought of. Safety cones. I need to find the pattern that I wrote up for little safety cones. And I was going to make some. Like, I can make one in orange, because I have the white to balance it out with. So I could make like one in the teal and one in the purple. I had safety cones at Street Fest and I sold out. But then I only had 2 of them. Just little that big. But that, when I was looking over my list, safety cones was one thing to restock. And okay, I can do that. So that's it. That's my Thursday. I really went to town today getting stuff done with these ducks. And now, if I toss them into the light box, line them all up and get a group shot, maybe do a top-down group shot, then get individual pictures of them, and I can work on the Etsy listing tonight, and put one of the group shots onto Instagram and put it on my business page. I'm trying to figure out if there's some way. For some reason, used to be when I posted to Instagram, it would go right to my business page. But then I think I had to change my Instagram account from a personal account to a business account, and now the two won't jive. If I post to Instagram, it posts to my personal page, and then I have people complaining that all I ever do is show the stuff that I made. Well, that's what goes on around here. And my shirt says, I crochet, but my favorite hobby is collecting yarn. Yeah. I was thinking of when I went out to get the book from the library. Well, as long as I'm out and about, I could swing into East Aurora and check out Michael's and see if they have any more kits on clearance, or any clearance yarns. Well, the library is 3 miles north. Michael's is about 6 or 7 miles south. Those two don't match up very well. It's not on the way. One of these days, I'll get back over to Michael's. I'm wondering if I could get through the whole month of September without buying any yarn. I have one craft show the very end of September, unless something else pops up. If something else pops up, if it was within about a 15-mile drive and the fee was only $25 or $30, even if I didn't really know much about it, I'd probably go for it. Just to get out there and try to sell some inventory. But as it stands, my next show is probably going to be down in Pennsylvania, near my daughter's house on the 27th, because the one up here on the 20th got canceled. There is a farm half a mile down that way, half a mile south, that has had a show, like a Saturday, Sunday show, towards the end of September, beginning of October. The last time I did it, my toes were frozen from setting up. I think it was only in the 50s in the morning. It warmed up into like 60s, 70 during the day. But to set up in the 50s and my feet got soaked because I was on a paved driveway, but the paved driveway was only like 10 feet or 12 feet wide. So when I walked out of my tent, I was walking on grass, and the grass was dewy, and my feet got wet. I actually had, my husband brought me hand warmers, and instead of like holding them in my hands, I put them under the laces of my sneakers to try to warm up my feet. So, would I do that one again? I don't know. It's probably going to conflict with the Pennsylvania show. If it was the first weekend of October, that's really getting into iffy weather. I mean, it could be pretty cold setting up at like 8 o'clock in the morning if it's 40 something degrees out there. So, I don't know. Just waiting for more shows to fall into my lap. I have contacted a family member who lives an hour and a half away to see if there's anything going on in her area that might be good, but I haven't heard back from that yet. Okay, I'm rambling. I hope you enjoyed the duck parade. I'm going to go take pictures of them now. I'm gonna, because as long as I have those pictures, I can get the Etsy listing up tonight. So I will put a picture of all the ducks together over there. Because now I said it, now I gotta do it. Bye-bye.